What is your name?
George.
So how the hell did you end up here?
My mum sent me away.
She did it to keep you safe.
Your son did not arrive at his destination. You're responsible for his safety. Why can't you tell me? Where's my boy? This is for all the parents whose children have been evacuated, and for my boy, George.
Make a wish. One wish?
Boom, there you go. That was a trailer for BLITZ, streaming right now on Apple TV Plus. I'm Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World. Joining me to talk all thing BLITZ is rising young star. I'm so honored to have him here. Elliott, you have just such a bright future. Elliott Heffernan, who plays George in BLITZ. Hello, Elliott.
Hello.
Thank you for your time and congratulations on all the nominations. As a proud CCA member, I'm happy that we've nominated you. And also as a proud WAFCA member, you won our award for Best Young Actor. So I'm so proud of you. Just well done. And you're going to keep on winning more awards. But let's talk about George, like your first big performance. You played the genie in Aladdin way back when. Your mom answered this amazing casting call, and now look at where you are now. What are the vibes, Elliott? What is the feeling like? Here you are playing a genie, and now you're talking to me. You're talking to everybody. You're becoming a superstar.
It's a massive jump from, being in a small school play to being in a massive film that is known worldwide and millions of people have watched it. I'm so happy and excited for what's to come.
I love it. And I love the word massive. Shout out to my Britons out there. I love it. Massive. You are massive, Elliott. So you auditioned for this. When your mom answered the call, what were you feeling like personally? So you did like Genie in like this school play, but like you're now auditioning for the first time. Can you tell me just about like auditioning, meeting Steve McQueen, just all the amazing people behind this, what that was like, that whole process of auditioning for George?
When my mum told me about the casting call, I thought to myself, well, I'll do it, but I really didn't think that I was going to get it because there were thousands of people applying for this, and I had just done a school play and that was it. So I sent off the first self-tape, and I guess they liked it. So they called me back, and then they called me back again, and that's when I met Steve and Nina Gold. And they just kept calling me back, and after that, I was narrowed down to like the last three. And then we were celebrating my big sister's birthday, and they told me that I'd gotten the part.
Oh, that's super sweet. So it was during, that was gonna be my next question. When did you hear? So it was during the celebration of your sister's birthday?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. All right, so you get the call, and now you're going to work on this big set with Steve McQueen, Saoirse Ronan, and I'm probably brutalizing her name. What was that like when you finally set foot on set and you're meeting everybody, you're in costume? What were the feelings? What were the vibes?
I was like anxious, but really excited for what's going to come on this day, because I hadn't really done anything like that. We'd done screen tests, but it wasn't anything like having all those people on set, all the mics, all the cameras everywhere, the sets. having to do hair and makeup, getting the costume on. It was like being flung into a whole new world.
Was it fun, or was it kind of how did you do it without, how what were you telling your parents? Like, what were you like feeling in that moment? Like anxious or confident? Like you knew you could do it? What were you feeling personally?
I was feeling like very poignant, a mix of a lot of emotions. I was excited, but I was worried, like I'm gonna forget my line, I'm gonna mess it up, I'm not gonna do this action. But at the same time, I was really excited. I was like, I can do this. I'm gonna make an amazing film, and I'm ready for the rest of filming.
Let's go. You came in with confidence and I love it. And you showed it. Great. Again, this is why you're winning all the awards and why we love you so much, Elliott. So I got to ask, as a person of color, one of the things that really touched me and also just very sad is the historical element of this movie. There's parts in this film that just made me cry and made me remember those moments as a young mixed kid where, you're black, and you get called these different names. Were you prepared for that? Had you ever experienced that before? And what was that like doing that and talking to your parents about that on how to deal with those moments that are, just very unfortunate realities of the world?
Well, yeah, I have experienced stuff like that before, but when I was 9 and I started filming BLITZ, I wasn't really aware of all of that stuff and that whole world of horrible things. But as filming went on and as I grew up, I got a lot more mature and understood how important this role was to play.
I love it. And I just love how you kind of act. I don't want to spoil for the people that haven't seen it, but how you just kind of step up for yourself. When people that have seen the film and young kids like yourself see this, what do you tell them in regards to how to deal with experiences like this, if they ever experience something like that in life?
If someone ever says something or does something that you don't like to you, then you call it out, you tell a trusted adult, and you ignore that person, you walk away, you don't say anything to them, and that'll like get them angry, but they'll feel defeated at the same time. You tell the adult, they'll deal with it, and then yeah, it's done.
Well said. Such a great young man. I want to just shout out your parents, who I'm sure are probably over to the side. You're raising such a great young man. So Elliott, as I was also reading and learning about the making of this film, you have, a lot of tender moments where you have to get a little emotional. You have to cry. And so I read that you thought about your mom taking away your PlayStation. Can you tell me about that? And what is your favorite PlayStation game that you were probably crying about? Like, oh, I can't play this game because you took away my PlayStation, Mom.
Yeah, she's always taking away my PlayStation. It was so annoying. Like whilst I was filming, oh, I did something wrong, PlayStation gone, it's out the window. I'm not seeing it for another 3 months. Like my favorite PlayStation game, I used to play Fortnite a lot. That was like the main thing I always did. And I was just so sad. It broke me. It broke me. And yeah, she's the PlayStation bandit.
That's hilarious. Well, shout out to Mom, because Mom was trying to make sure you do a good job with this, and I love it. Elliott, again, well done on this film. What are some of your aspirations to close this out? What other kind of projects would you like to work on, or would you like to be in Star Wars, or would you like to be in the Marvel movies? What are just some of your dream gigs, hopefully as an actor, as you continue on your journey?
Yeah, 100% Star Wars, 100% Marvel film. I wanted to be in a comedy because I was just in like a really serious film, and I don't really know what it's like to be on a fun, giggly movie like BLITZ. BLITZ wasn't a fun, giggly movie, but filming
depressing subject matter, but you'd like to have a little bit more fun with it. Wonderful. Well, Elliott, bravo. congratulations on your WAFCA award. I'm happy that the rest of my WAFCA critics presented you with the Best Young Performer, and hopefully we'll get you even further with the Critics' Choice Awards and an Oscar maybe down the line. Who knows? But you're amazing, Elliott. Shout out to you. Shout out to your parents. Definitely want to salute the parents as a parent myself. They're doing a great job. You're such a great young man. Everybody, Elliott Heffernan, aka George, in BLITZ, streaming right now on Apple TV Plus. I'm Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World. There you go. There's a cut. All right, I'm good. Thank you so much. I'm ready to rock and roll if you guys are.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna count us in real quick to help me with my edit. Here we go. Let's have some fun. In a 1, 2, 3.
Pleasure chatting with you. Love to all my nerds who rule the world.
Nerds rule the world.
Yes, we do.
Thanks. Nerds rule the world.
Thank you.
I love the nerds ruling the world, so more power to you.
Patrick, what up, man? And yes, they do. Nerds rule the world, kid.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Awesome. Kuya P, Nerds Rule the World. Hello. Yes, they do.
Yes.
Oh,
Nerds rule the world.
I got.
It's in the title of your show, like Nerds Rule the World. Like, I want more Black weirdos on screen, and I don't feel like we ever get to see that very much.
Thank you so much. Nerds do rule the world.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Nerds Rule.
Love it.
It's your boy Kuya P, Nerds Rule the World. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you.
Do. They rule the world all right.
Yes. Take care, Tony. Thank you, guys.